May tanong ako dito kay Saldi ko. Isa kasing lumabas recently. Bakit daw hindi humarap si BBM mismo to reply? So, ang tanong ko, nung kayo yung nasa spokesperson's office sa Malacanang, when did you make the decision na ito, pangkabilang, hanggang level lang natin yan, o when din kailangan si Presidenteng humarap? Ano yung, what goes into that?
I remember, for instance, yung PIDA. I remember during that time, the President was a firm believer in PIDA. Di ba? Because, paggamit niya ng budget niya for PIDA.
When he was a congressman.
Congressman.
Kasi sa kanya,
3 terms.
maayos yung utilization niya.
Maayos.
Deputy Speaker.
I will tell you this, and I'll tell the public. It was several days that we tried to convince him, so we have to abolish the pork barrel. Because it was not something that the congressmen were not using in the same way that you're using your the pork barrel. And it took him a while because feeling niya, we would be depriving the people of the benefits of what we're doing. No?
Nilabas na yung listahan ng mga project
in
niya.
fact, si Abby ang inutusan, ilabas yung mga...
And knowing him, ilan yung mga nakinabang dyan? Ano yung mga barangay na...
Okay. Nakuha sa Tarlac kasi yung Congress records sa Tarlac na yon. So, pinabuksan yung yung bodega, pinahanap yung mga files niya. Abi, basahin mo lahat yan. Bakit ako lang?
And that was the talking point that we had from him. Because sabi niya, pork barrel, pag ginamit mo ng maayos, nakakatulong. But essentially, every one of us, to a man and woman, would tell the president, sir, there's no way outside of just abolishing the PIDA.
Okay.
Talaga, and then he decided, okay, I'll make a speech. Doon siya lumabas.
I think yung default kasi talaga is kami yon. Sword and shield kami on a daily basis.
Yeah. Oo naman.
Meron lang kayong mag-identify ng national issues, ng issues of national import na kailangan, kasi siya he is a limited resource. Diba? You think of your principal as a limited resource. I-deploy mo siya kapag maximum effect. Diba? Halimbawa, may malakas na bagyo. Mag-aano siya when he feels na, pag-uusapan namin yan. Diba? Siya yung siya yung magde-decide na, and kay Pinoy kasi it was a very deliberative process.
Okay.
Na kasama yung mga kasama namin sa comms, yung
So, pinag-uusapan?
Yes, kasi lahat kami sasabihin. Minsan, may instinct kasi siya na, hindi, ako! Lahat kami, sir, wag! Kaya lang. So, meron kaming element ng pigilan.
There was a storm that was, it was a weekend, I remember, Manolo Quezon told me, hey, the diameter of the storm is about 800 kilometers. We better tell the president to do a press con. So the three of us discussed, and sabi ko, sige, Edwin, you talk to the president. So I texted the president, sir, there's an incoming storm which is a diameter of 800 kilometers. I think you should make a press briefing and announce to the public to make preparations. Sabi niya ganun. Sabi niya, no, hindi. I'll take a look. The next day, it was a Sunday, Monday, siguro nakita niya nung Monday morning, malaki talaga yung storm, pinatawag kami. So, nag-discuss kami, and sabi, sige, let's do a press briefing. Doon siya dapat yun, because siya na yung ama ng bayan. Kaya ever since that time, may malalaking bagyo, including Yolanda, siya ang nag-a-announce, maghanda tayo, mga gano'n.
At saka kasi, limited, you call the stations eh. Kasi, syempre, pag naka-nationwide address, libre yan ha. And that's precious time to the networks. Kasi magkano ang rate card per 30 seconds. So, compute nyo kung magkano yun dapat yung time na nakukonsume ng 5-minute or 10-minute speech na ibibigay ng network ng libre. So, hindi mo pwedeng tawagan yung network every week at sabihin, pwede bang duktal yung boss ko? Nang wala lang. Gusto lang niyang makipag-chismisan sa inyo. So, again, used very sparingly and deployed for maximum effect.
I think to the credit of Dave Gomez, they made the right decision.
So, right call to.
Right call to. Kasi everything was still not clear kung ano ba talaga, have you sifted the truth from lies eh. So you needed time to really absorb and digest everything. But there's already a call from the public, where's the president, or at least yung mga kalaban, they were daring the president to respond immediately, but your facts weren't clear. Yeah. Yan din isang namin, ang utos ni Pangulo Aquino, let's know all the facts first.
Yeah.
Let's not go there carrying our guns about to shoot without knowing the facts.
Pero kasi, maikli ang panahon ng gobyernong maghanda. Kasi lahat ng resources nasa iyo eh.
Yeah.
So, kung private company ka, sige, meron kang sigurong 24 hours para sumagot. Ang gobyerno wala. Wala kang excuse. So, kailangan within 3 hours, pag hindi ka pa sumasagot, yung kalaban mo, tinatakbo na yung narrative into something else. Diba?
At so there's always a saying that when in a crisis, talagang you have to fill that vacuum, because if you don't fill that vacuum, there's an absence of information, somebody will fill it up.
Yeah, yun nga yung ano eh.
Diba?
Yun ang isang natutunan, lalo na sa panahon nga ng social media. Na silence just means you're giving another person.
You're ceding ground.
Diba? Ikaw concede mo yung ano.
There's a film called American President, si Michael J. Fox was
Oo
a
naman.
person. He was confronting Michael Douglas sa press. Sabi niya, people will listen to the one who's holding the mic. So, that's why he was urging the president at that point, magsalita na ayaw ng presidente in that film. Eventually, tama yung advice ng press secretary. Eventually came out and went after
Yeah.
that. These are very difficult questions on a case-to-case basis pag-aaralan mo. But actually sa akin, the only time the president spoke, President Marcos spoke, was in the arrest
Yes.
of Digong,
Yeah.
which I felt
Was badly handled.
wasn't the right time for him to come
Yeah.
out, because it was a very contentious issue. You would have let the other
Yeah. Hindi, tsaka ako, ang main objection ko dun sa the way that was handled, yung nag-take pa ng questions afterwards. Eh. Kasi, and apparently, na hindi screen yung questions or hindi siya prepared for some of them. Kaya pumasok into the operational details, some of which, feeling ko, hindi na dapat presidente yung nagpapaliwanag.
Yes.
And by the way, whenever the president speaks, if you recall, Abby, we would do simulation.
Yeah.
We would, he would even dare, so ask me all the questions that you can think of. Di ba?
Ako, I disagree on the part na hindi siya dapat lumabas. Sa akin kasi, it was an opportunity to own it. Diba?
Ako to.
Oo, pumayag ako, nag-cooperate kami, ganito. Parang nahilaw sa akin yung, we have to, blue notice, we have to follow.
We have to abide by yung commitments natin to Interpol.
Oh, I think to me it was the message that was iffy for me, not that lumabas siya at that particular
The
time.
message was not strong enough, commensurate to the office of the president. He should have been forceful and say,
Decisive.
if he was coming out, I made that call.
May pagka the buck stops here dapat yung speech.
Yes.
Ganon.
Oo.
Walang ganon. Di ba? Parang yun ang mga...
Bago natin iwan si Saldico.
Bakit nasa pulsa ko pa siya?
Ano naman ang tingin nyo doon sa Saldico message? How could it have been better?
You know, I'll tell you, ano pinakamalaking problema sa sinabi ni Saldico, which is you can easily compare with the other witnesses who turned out to be credible, like Bryce Alcantara. What's the one thing that all of them admitted that he refused to admit?
Kumita kami! Yan.
So there's immediately a comparison between Alcantara, Bryce Hernandez, Bernardo,
and any other whistleblower in history.
yes.
Exactly.
So parang doon nagkulang siya. At sa isa pa, the other thing, wala ka dito sa bansa eh. Lahat yun, dare to risk their life and limb to tell the truth.
Tsaka, feeling ko, there is a...
Ay, wait. May disagreement.
May malaking pagkukulang dun sa pag-intindi din dun sa context eh. Sa tingin ko, yung message ni Saldico. 3 buwan ka nang tinuturo na kung sino-sino eh. 'Di ba? Na dinala ng mga maletang bilyon-bilyon sa bahay mo, 'di ba? Lumabas yung mga social media ng mga supposedly kamag-anak mo, etc. So mahirap nang ang pambugan mo ay wala akong kinita dito. Naging middleman lang ako. Nautusan lang. Lahat inakyat ko. 'Di ba? Pero kung sinabi niya, 'di ba? Hindi naman ako nagmamalinis dito eh. Kumita naman talaga ako dito eh. Pero
Pinractice mo ba to?
Diba? Pero hindi lang ako. Magagawa ko ba to kung
ang mga kasama ko sa office kumita rin.
Magagawa ko ba to kung ako lang? Diba? Yan. Ganoon.
Yun nga.
Diba yun?
Parang parang hindi kasi para ma-execute mo yung ganun kalaking, 'di ba, kabalbalan.
Ayun.
Pwede bang nautusan ka lang, 'di ba?
Exactly.
Yung Lala Move driver nga nabibigyan ng
Exactly. Tsaka ito nga, dadaan sa kamay mo, 100 billion. Kung hindi ka kukuha kahit piso, wow!
Pwede mo bang hindi mo
Diba?
pwedeng sabihin yung
Pero
dyan?
baka naman ina-underestimate natin ang kabanalan ni Saldico. Baka
And
naman talaga siya.
also the other problem with the video is that it was, like you said kanina, tiniming dun sa rally. So, may political purpose yun eh. It wasn't about telling the truth. It was really to accelerate the withdrawal of support against the president.
Hindi, pero aminin naman kasi natin na yung mga ganyang event, meron naman talagang kumpas yan eh. Diba?
Correct,
Meron kayong may build up kayo, parang wini-wet mo yung appetite nung mga followers mo. 'Di ba? May breadcrumbs na ganyan. So ayun, hindi ko sila ibe-begrudge na nagsubok silang
May pa-timing.
No, but the whole point, it was a scripted thing that leads one to believe this statement is part of a bigger conspiracy. So in and of itself, mukhang hindi ako naniniwala na totoo ito dahil marami nang sinabi ito.
Kung baka questionable yung timing, hindi pa maganda yung
That's
pagkaka-present.
kasi sinabi wala siya. The medium is a message. The way that you were describing how it was done, yung feeling of he was a hostage, parang
Di ba? Basa pa.
hindi
Di ba?
credible talaga yung niya, yung dating niya eh. So that's why.
Okay.
Yun ang problema sa akin.
O sige, binanggit mo naman yung rally. So magpunta na tayo sa rally. Kasi baka mamaya pag humaba pa yung usapan natin kay Saldico, pick upin na yung mga tips natin. Gumanda yung pangalawang. Gumanda yung sunod na video, tayo pa masisi.
May tatlo nang lumabas eh. Meron pa bang lalabas?
Ay, hindi ko alam.
Matanong nga natin.
Hindi ko alam.
Matanong nga
Pero
natin.
ayoko tayo masisi. Bakit gumanda tong video? Baka mamaya sa dulot. Thank you, Sec Edwin Lacerda. Acknowledgement. Okay, so doon na tayo sa rally. Okay, so wala. Ano sabi niyo? Tingin niyo. 4,000 daw ang height nung pag-mass up sa People Power Monument nung Sunday. Medyo nabawasan yata nung Monday, naging mga 2,000 na yan. 2,000, 2,500. Pero yung sa iglesia, ang height, 650,000 according sa
Sunday.
sa police, di ba? Sunday night. Nung kinabukasan, nung sa baba ng konti, mga 500, mga ganun, di ba? 400. No, less.
Mga 200 yan.
Tapos, maaga nilang tinapos, di ba? Hindi na umabot ng Tuesday. At yun naman sa People Power Monument, nagpapa-extend pa yata, dininay na yata.
Talaga, hindi ko alam.
Dininay yung third day. Kasi ang sabi, nagkakaroon kayo ng mga speech na nananawagan na patalsikin ng gobyerno
Parang nagkaroon na sila ng internal disagreement sa mga grupong pumoste sa
Totoo bang may
People Power
disagreement o talagang papunta sa Marcos resign na?
yan ang pag-usapan natin. Tingin nyo nangyari.